everything has been given to the Messiah. And that's why I said the bottom line before you even open the Bible is Jesus, the Messiah. We can't even go to the Father
who is he
without
working for?
Exactly, but we can't even go to the Father without the Messiah. So that's the point.
No, the point is, he's following what the Father is telling him.
But the point is, we can't even go to the Most High because we are so unholy.
Yes.
But Jesus is the spotless Lamb that was sacrificed so that we can have a relationship
You
with
have
the
to
Father.
go through him to do his will.
Amen?
What is the Messiah showing you him, or he's showing you the Father?
He's showing us the Father. But the point is that Jesus, the Messiah, has a relationship with the Father, a perfect relationship. We don't, obviously. And we can only get to him through the Messiah. That's the point. We can't even step in the Father's presence without the Messiah. That's the point.
We'll agree with that, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's get this point. Go to Romans, everybody. Go to Romans 9. Let me show you something about free will, right? We go to Romans 9, we're going to go to 11, right? This we're going to touch base on Esau and about free will.
Romans
9, 11. We're going to go to... Thank you.
Romans 9, verse 11.
Go down to 23. Okay.
Romans 9, verse 11. For the children being not yet born, neither having done any good or evil, that the purpose of Yahweh according to the election might stand, not of works, but of him that called us.
Stop right there. So, we talking about some children right here, right? And they wasn't even born. So whether they were good or bad, according to election, the Father already decided according to his purpose. Keep going.
It was said unto her, the elder shall serve the younger. As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. What shall we say then? Is there unrighteousness with Yahweh? Yahweh forbid. For he said to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy, and I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion. So then it is not of him that willeth, nor of him that runneth, but of Yahweh that showeth mercy.
See? It ain't about what you think or what your will is. It's about
what you do.
It's what you do. It ain't about none of that. It's about him. See what I'm saying? It's about him. He done selected all this.
So how does he select within Israel?
Hold on. We're going to get that about how he selected Israel, right? Keep going.
For the scripture saith unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose have I raised thee up, that I might show my power in thee, and that my name might be declared throughout all the earth. Therefore hath he mercy on whom he will have mercy, and whom he will harden.
Now, remember the story about Pharaoh, right? Remember the whole thing about us coming out of Egypt. Now, Moses had to sit before Pharaoh to say, let my people go. Now, why did he have to tell Pharaoh that? But the father said, I hardened him. I hardened his heart. So if the father didn't harden his heart, Pharaoh would be like, yeah, take him out of here. I don't care. But he hardened him.
Did he harden his heart, or did he allow his heart to become hardened instead of intervening?
And the father said, I hardened him. He hardened it. The father said he did that.
So he took his free will away.
He didn't ever had no free will. Keep going, brother.
It says,
19.
it says, thou wilt say then unto me, why doeth he yet find fault? For who has
See, that's what you're asking right now, right? How can you possibly find fault? Keep going.
For who has resisted his will?
Whose will? Highest will. Nobody can resist his will. That's what I tell everybody. Brother, I didn't choose this. He called me to do this. I was playing with pistols and rifles and running around. He called me to do this. I looked down one day, I looked up. There's a whole congregation in front of me.
And what if he called me to do something else?
Then that's what he called you to do. You can't resist it. We think in our mind, in our own world, that, that's what we're doing. I'm doing that. Oh man, my phone, I went to go buy this phone. He already selected, you're going to do this, you're going to have that many kids, you're going to go over here and do that. In our mind, we think that's what we're doing, like Pharaoh. Pharaoh had a whole empire. He think he did all that with his own mind. He didn't. The Father made him do that.
But pray to him first, brother. Ask him first. Pray for him, ask him, understand. Or just say if you say you're just doing his will, just if he tell you to do something.
I don't know what's gonna happen.
If he do something, you ask for it. He say you have not because you ask not. You have to ask. You want that wisdom, that knowledge. You have to ask and seek ye to keep him first.
I definitely believe I'm here today.
Oh, I believe that. It's just him.
It's
You
true.
was here before you thought you probably. He already ordained you to be here
I
today.
know I've never listened to you.
That's right.
Verse 20.
Verse 20. Nay, but O man, who art thou that repliest against Jehovah? Shall the thing formed say to him, form it? Who hast thou made me thus? Has not the power over the clay of the same lump to make one vessel unto honor or another vessel unto dishonor?
So right there, he forms us out the clay, right? He's the one that's forming you. You can't resist and tell him, I don't want to be made like that, or why you made me like that. He's making you.
We make decisions, right?
But it's all of his will. The decision we
Even
think
our
we make.
decisions, even the because how I see it is like we make decisions that are against. That's what sin is. It's against the will of the Father. But He's pushing us to where He wants it. It's like we can make our own plans, but the Lord directs our steps.
Yeah, he directs all the whole thing. That's what we're trying to tell you. We can think what we want to think or have a plan, but it's ultimately we doing His will.
But the sin is our will.
What is sin? What is sin?
It's disobedience.
Transgression of the law.
Exactly.
So you stay in His law. Guess
But
what?
Adam and Eve were sinned before the law was even given.
I told you. Now you got this before time, bro.
You have to realize, okay, so Adam and Eve were given commandments, right?
Yeah.
Just like
They were given commandments. What did they do? They broke commandments, right? They got punished, right? So what was all about? It was not free will. It was free will. They got away with eating whatever they want to eat, but they was given a command
Well,
not
the
to do
free
it.
will was breaking.
It's never free will. Okay, Moses said choose life or choose death. Who want to die? Right? Who want to die? So therefore it's not free will. I don't want to die, but nobody in this room want to die, so therefore it's not free will. The world say free will. What is free will? We got commandments, laws, statutes, judgment. We got Father go to the kingdom. You want to go to the kingdom? So you don't have free will. If you want to go to the kingdom, right?
Yeah.
You don't have free will. You got to be obedient to Him, right? That's not free will.
The transgression against the law.
What I'm saying again, you love your life. You want to go to the kingdom, right?
Yes.
You don't have free will then. Because you have to do it. That's what I'm saying. It's not free will. You want to live,
If I choose not to do it,
you
that's
want to die.
That's free will.
But you don't want to. You don't want to die, right?
No.
You don't have free will. No. Be honest with yourself now. You want to go to the kingdom, right?
Yeah.
When you saved,
But
right?
do I think that I'm going to be saved through my works? No.
All it's right here. Follow law, statutes, commandments, and judgment.
I showed you the verse that Galatians 2:15 that says,
What?
"Is any man saved by the law? No, it's by faith in Christ."
You have to realize again that's Christianity.
Yeah, and that law they're talking about, that's the law of sacrifice they're talking about in that particular verse.
Do you know how the
The law
law?
of sacrifice, I think you probably need to do a study on that, and then that'll kind of close that deal out.
Do you know laws in the Bible? There's 3 laws in the Bible, right? Civil, moral, ceremonial. The only one Messiah did away with ceremonial law sacrifices. That's all he done away with. The everyday living, all that still applies today. Right? Now, you say you cannot do these laws, okay? You got a job, you go to work every day, you do all the stop signs, snap, whatever, you don't get no ticket or nothing, right? You go by a man law, but when it comes down to the father law, well, that's hard. Why? How is it hard? You go all the
Outside
way.
the iniquities of the Father.
What I'm trying to say is that we don't have free will. We have to do these laws that's commanded to We have to, if we want to live, if we want to go to the kingdom. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. Remember Jonah? Jonah trying to run. Our Father still loved him so much, he reeled him back in, right? He wanted to swear away, but our Father still loved him, had compassion for him, and brought him back in and go back to the laws that's commanded to teach the people. We all want to live, man, so therefore we got to get it right. We got to learn these laws that's commanded to judge and go to the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? We have to study this for ourselves.
If it was free will, we wouldn't need to have hell, would it?
We wouldn't have to have that.
Yeah,
I thought that was the point.
I just
They
said
decided to
you
do
can
it.
wild out.
Let's finish this verse out. Go to 22 and 23.
What if Yahweh willing to show
Romans 9, 22.
Romans 9:22, my bad. What if Yahweh, willing to show his wrath and to make his power known, endured with much long suffering the vessels of wrath fitted to destruction?
Stop right there. You understand what that means? It's vessels, it's people put here to die. Their whole purpose, their whole being is they were raised up to die. It's telling you right there. They fitted for destruction.
Is that because God chose that, or they chose the way?
He chose it.
Yes, and to make his power known.
I don't agree with it.
But it's right there. It's New
It's in
Testament.
the word.
Think about it. Keep going.
And that he might make known the riches of his glory and the vessels of mercy which he had afore prepared unto glory.
See?
Afore, that means 4 times. Sorry.
He put people here for that. Esau was put here for a reason.
That's right.
It ain't got nothing to do with the color of his skin. He was put here for a reason. His whole nation, everybody that came from him, are fitted to get destroyed.
That's right.
Now, do I think they one solid color of people? No, I think they look like different people. They got their spirits in them. Yeah, I've met Esau with my color skin, and they hate you. They can't stand your guts. That's what blew my mind. Cause I was always taught they look like that. Some Esau out there, they can't stand you. Another Hebrew out there, like Ishmael and Lot's children. They don't like us. They hate us. They know we chosen. See, but this comes with learning in time. When I first woke up, I was eating off the table from different camps and stuff. Oh man, that's Esau right there. Oh man, that's that. You don't know if that could be a stranger. You don't know if that's Esau or not. And then, oh man, that's my brother right there. That's an Israelite. And I'm trying to show him that he hate me. You don't want to get a Bible? Get out of my face.
I don't hate you.
No, it's not that, but it's about your spirit, bro. You see what I'm saying? It's that spirit that's inside. You see what I'm saying? That's why you try the spirit with the spirit. Let me show you something. Go to Obadiah, right? Somebody got a question, right?
Yeah, I just wanted to bring up, because he was saying like, why we do that? And then that goes back to Romans, where he said he would have mercy on whom he have mercy. He will have compassion on whom he have compassion. I mean, he could do whatever he wanted to. Yeah.
All praises, all praises.
Now, let me we're gonna show you Obadiah, and I'm gonna show you something in Habakkuk. It's a little small book. Yes, I'm looking.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, it's like, you get to talking to different people, you can be total atheist, you can be satanic. They're fine with whatever religion you have, but as soon as you mention you're an Israelite, once the demon comes to life.
Yeah.
It's like, they don't want to know the truth, they don't want to, well, not nearly as much, and not with the full intent attitude, and it's like, sometimes.
The thing about what you just said, right? You said, you'll be hated by my namesake, right? Now, when you say that JC name, do anybody hate you?
Yeah.
A lot of people hate you. Because I know they sure hate you when you say a high. You say you're shy.
If I say if you don't believe in Jesus Christ, you're going to hell? Yeah. Sure.
All right, let's get Obadiah. Let me show you something. Going to Obadiah. It's only one chapter in Obadiah. It's 21 verses.
Okay. Obadiah. Everybody have the book of Obadiah?